Hi, it's Daniel from Deptford Business Coaching here, and I wanted to spend a few minutes going through this piece of software with you, which is accessible to you, available to you, and I'd really encourage you to have a look at it, go through this for your own business and for yourself. It's completely free of charge, no obligation to do anything further, but also it's a new piece of software and I'd really love to get your feedback. So just let me know what you think about it. I'll go through it quickly now and then leave you to have a go yourself. I'll put a link on the screen so that you can just go to that link and have a play around with it yourself. What I've already done here is pre-populated, I think that's the right term, this with some figures. I've put 100,000 in the annual revenue here. I've put in a gross profit margin of 35% and a net profit margin of 15%. And what that does, as you can see here over on the right hand side of the screen, is it in fact, let me just take that out so you can see what it does. It shows you the profit, the revenue and the valuation for your business. The blue chart is the current valuation, the current figures, and the green bar is the expected figures if we apply some numbers to this. So let's have a look at the impact, and I just tend to go for really small impact changes. This actually only goes up to 10% because what I want to do is, with anybody I talk to, is keep things as conservative and sensible as possible, because that means those figures are achievable. And what sometimes happens, of course, is we go for a really conservative figure, and then once it's put into action, that becomes much bigger. But we start small. So I put 3% in here. And you can see already that just in these 12 areas, these are the 12 basic areas that I look at with any business when I talk to them. And we can see already that just on those figures that we've talked about, our increases are quite phenomenal. I love to see these amounts. And again, over on the chart there, you can see the impact that that's made. Your revenue has gone from 100,000 to 138,000 just with these changes here. Now, I'm not going to go through these in great depth, but have a look at them yourself. And if you want to talk about these more, then feel free to do that, because that's what I'm here for. And you might think, well, those just aren't achievable. But I tend to work with people for at least a year, and we look at which of these items is most applicable to your business, and we work through them together to come up with a plan that's achievable for you and your business. Now, once you've worked through those and had a look at these figures, you can then deep dive, as you can see here. Let's deep dive that. We can go down, the arrow points down, and we've got another 28 items here that we can work through to further increase your revenue. And these are incredible. Again, I'm not going to go through all these. You just take as much time as you want to look at these, but all sorts of areas in your business that you may or may not be using that go to help you improve your business and lead to great growth. And as you can see here, just developing these areas takes you from a profit of 15,000 for the original figures to 95,000 expected profit with these in place. It's quite phenomenal. And your revenue goes from 100,000 to, so off the top of the scale here, to 275,000. So it's quite an impressive amount of growth. Now, once you've worked through those, and again, you do that in your own time, it's freely available to you. The link is on the screen, so follow that link and just enjoy having a go with this. You can also share this if there's anybody else that you know that you think might benefit, or you think you might like to share these figures with. Just share it on any of these social media platforms. But then once you've been through this software, you click on here, and that takes you to your personalized 12-month roadmap. And all it does is you fill in your details, and then the email gets sent to you, and that opens up a new web page, which I'll show you now. It's a report, and it's specifically designed for the figures that we've already looked at in the previous page. Takes you through all this, and this is a bit that I really love. The first 12 steps are outlined in this kind of roadmap, really, and you can click on any of these steps in any order. I like to go through them in numerical order because that's the logical way to do them. Once you click on them, it takes you to a little video explanation and some details of how these actually work in your business. So all of these are steps that you'd need to take in order to cut those costs. And what my job is as a business strategist is to help you work out in relation to your own business exactly how you would do that. And as you can see, it details all of the areas in those 12 steps. And that's just the initial 12 steps. Remember, there's the other 28 steps that you might want to look at too. And once you get to the bottom, if you do want some help with any of these areas or just to chat more about it, then click on this button and that will take you to my booking calendar and we can get together and I tend to talk to people for 30-45 minutes, go through these things in a bit more detail. And if you still want help after that, then we can talk about how I can help you. Well, I hope that's helpful. It's just a very short video just to explain this system. And again, I'll put the link on the bottom of the page so you can go ahead, have a look at that and just have a play around with those figures in relation to your business. I think it's an exciting tool to just show you the potential for your business just by making a few changes, what a difference it can make for you. I hope it's helpful and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.